What's up guys, welcome back to my channel to another plan with me. This week I am planning for the week that is September 3rd through September 9th, and if you hear any noise in the background, it might be my family. They're actually watching the US Open tennis tournament, so if you hear anything, that's probably them cheering on for some of the players. But I will be using this kit from CricketPaperCo. This is the Rose Gold collection. So you have your front page, and then your half boxes and your full boxes. You have your checklist, your bottom washi, date covers, date dots, and a couple of extra boxes. And then your little things, text headers, bill dues, and glitter headers. So I'm very excited. We actually have, today is Monday, so I'm filming this on Monday, which we have the day off. So that's a nice way to sleep in and get all of this going. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Alright, so let's start with this bottom washi. And I feel like I've been doing that with a lot of my kits. I've pretty much been on a no spend for I don't even know how long, but I've been on a no spend because I have a million bajillion kids. I really don't, but to me I have a lot of kids, and I want to actually use them and not hoard them for a year like I've been doing. Like, I'm pretty sure this kit is from like a sale from last year. So I want to not hoard these kits forever and actually use them. So I've pretty much been on a no spend so that I can force myself to use them. And the reason why I don't use them is because I'm like, oh no, what if I have like a better week that I could use it for? And I keep telling myself that, and so they just never get used and they just sit in my binder. That was so crooked. So I've been trying to use these kits. The only thing I really buy for is for for specific holidays, like Halloween, of course. I bought spreads, or I bought kits that'll fit for Halloween, and I'll probably buy a few winter kits, but that's pretty much it. I don't want to go any further than that. I don't want to, even if it's a kit that I really am just like, oh, I really want it, I have to tell myself no, so that way I don't have a million kits just sitting there waiting to get used. So I like this kit though. I think it's good for this month. And then next week I'm gonna start using fall kits. So I have 3 specific fall kits, which works out because then there will be 3 weeks left in September. So I can use those 3 fall kits, and then I can start using all my Halloween kits for the month of October. So that's exciting. Alright. Let's see, last week was the first week of school, which was really exciting. If you haven't already, you can check out my Instagram so that you can see the kit that I used. It was a kit from Paper Focus, and it was really pretty. I really liked the way it turned out. So you can always check that out. The first week went really well. I think the craziest part of the first week is probably like transportation, because you want to make sure that the kids, they get to school okay, which is usually fine, but you want to make sure they get home on the right way. And so we have like a million different ways to be able to see which way they're going home. Like, we have stickers and wristbands, and then we have our own list. So I think that's the craziest part, is just transportation. And then after that, it's just kind of the schedule and like which way to go around the school to get to certain places so that we don't bump in to other grade levels and then get cause a traffic jam. But it went really well. Way better than last year, considering last year our first 2 weeks of school were canceled because of Harvey. So we're already off to a way better start this year. But we do have a tropical storm brewing in the ocean, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking just because we tend to flood just with a little bit of rain. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking to think that there's a tropical storm coming, because I don't want another Harvey. Like, yeah, it's like, oh yay, school is canceled, but at the same time you're like, no, because I'm worried for everybody. Like, that's not the way that I want school to get canceled. So it is kind of scary to think that there's a tropical storm coming. But I think if it does come, we will just get rain. But even then, like, we flood with heavy rain. It doesn't even have to be like a tropical storm or a hurricane. Just with really heavy rain and we start to flood. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking. But we'll see how it goes. It's not supposed to, I think, hit us really until Wednesday. So we'll find out how that goes. Yesterday was actually my birthday. So today's September 3rd. So yesterday the 2nd was my birthday. And I really didn't want to do anything. I don't know why. I've just been in those moods these past couple of birthdays where I just don't want to do anything. But my boyfriend is really, really sweet, and he wants to make sure that I have a good time, so he really tries to plan stuff. So yesterday we had breakfast together with my family and everything, and then what do we do after that? Oh, we just kind of chilled for a little bit, and then he took me somewhere, but he didn't tell me where we were going, and then he took like a weird way to get there, so I was totally confused. I had no idea where it was, and even once we got there I still had no idea where we were. But he actually took me to like those trampoline places where they just have like a bunch of trampolines and everything everywhere, because I had told him, I was like, the only thing I would really want, which is kind of crazy to think about, is like a moon bounce, just because they were always so much fun and I never really got them when I was little. So really I just wanted a moon bounce, but he thought, well, it might rain, so a moon bounce probably won't be a good idea, so let's just go to a trampoline place, which was really good. And my sister went there with her kids, and then some of my friends got there, and we were going on the trampolines together, and it was a lot of fun. It had like trampoline squares that you can jump on, and then it had like a foam pit, and it had a rock climbing wall, which I did, and I didn't realize that I would be so sore from it. Well, yesterday after a couple of hours I was already starting to get sore, but I didn't think it would be this sore. This morning I woke up and my shoulders are killing me. Golly, I didn't realize I'd be so sore from the rock climbing wall. My legs don't hurt at all, but man, my shoulders are killing me. But it was definitely a lot of fun. And then right after that, we went to go out to eat, which was also another surprise. I didn't realize like my whole family would be there. So like my parents met us up to go eat dinner at this place called Whiskey Cake. And this is the first time I'd ever been there, and it was really, really good, but it was a lot of food. So I definitely, of course, had leftovers. And then we came back home and we did our birthday cake, or my birthday cake. So it was actually a really, really nice birthday, and I'm just glad that he planned it. Really, I would have been happy just hanging out and doing nothing. But I'm glad that he's sweet enough to plan something so special like that. So that was really fun. I feel like glitter hitters are the most tedious part of planning, because you want to get them so perfect, but yeah. Okay. Oh man. Alright. It's kind of crazy to think that it's almost been a year since I've been doing Plan With Me's. The time has literally flown by. Like, It's so crazy, but I'm really excited because I have a giveaway planned for my 1 year. And I'll talk about that more in October, but it's just really exciting. I feel like though I haven't had too much time to do plan with me's because I've been trying to get ready for school. So I haven't been filming as much. I think I skipped like a couple of weeks already. I think it's been like a week or two already since I've done a film, or since I filmed a plan with me. So hopefully I get back into the swing of things. If not, the only reason I won't upload is just because I didn't have time to film, because I'm trying to get stuff done for school. I just gotta find my rhythm again. There we go. Yay! Like it. So normally, okay, what am I gonna do? Let's do the sidebar. I think I'm gonna do this one because it's the full glitter box. So we'll do this one for our sidebar. Okay. And then we'll do our habit trackers. I'm glad I'm finally getting back into using my habit trackers. Over the summer I was so bad about it. Especially like with washing my face, because I wasn't held accountable with these habit trackers. But now that I'm getting back into using them, my face thanks me for it, I'm pretty sure. Let's do spending. My wallet also thanks me for it because I'm doing better with keeping track of my spending again. Which is funny. Every time I'm on a break from oh poop, that's so thrown off. Every time I'm on a break from school, I spend like no other. It's so bad. But when school starts, that's when I stop spending. But that's probably because I don't have time to go to the store and spend money. So I guess it works out. Let's do important. I always do important just because it keeps it. Oh my god. I always do important just because it helps keep track of any meetings or anything all on the side so that I don't forget. Let's do this one. If I have to switch it out, I'll switch it out. I don't think I will though. Let's do that. So sidebar is done. Okay. I think this week is actually going to be a no white space because her full kits don't come with like white space checklists, and I don't want to cut these just because sometimes I don't get them straight across. So we'll just do a no white space for this week. Let's turn this sideways, it's probably better. Alright, oh, no. Oh gosh. Okay. Have you ever had that issue where there's like a piece of something that gets either stuck on the sticker or there's like something on your paper and it gets stuck to the sticker and then there's like this lump? I hate when that happens. So I'm glad, I don't think you can, no, you can kind of see it. I don't know what it is. I remember it must have been that they said that Erin Condren was doing like new paper for these new planners. I just don't like that it's so thin because no matter what pen, well I don't know, I haven't really tried too many different pens. I feel like no matter what pen I use, it's just gonna bleed through the paper. It's kind of a bummer. And for the most part it gets covered anyways, but it's still just kind of frustrating that happens. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, I'm just being too crazy about it. And normally I do skip scattered. I swear, I changed my planning style so much. It's not even funny. I feel like it's just constantly changing. But it is what it is. It's whatever I feel like doing. So let's get these. You can see my like Halloween countdown stickers sticking out. I'm glad I got those. I was so debating on not getting countdown stickers, but I really like them, so I went ahead and got countdown stickers for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So I'm glad I got them. I already started. They're already in the calendar part. I just need to put them in the weekly whenever I get to that week. But they're already all in the calendar part. It was so annoying to have to count the days and figure out what is what. Alright. So, second week of school is here. I have really good kids. I really like them. They love to talk, but I can't blame them. That's every kid. Can't help it if they love to talk, so I try to let them talk as much as they can, like whenever they're doing work. That way they don't have to talk while I'm teaching. But they're really fun, and we've been doing like this thing called Go Noodle, which they really like, and it's basically just like dance breaks, or it can be like calming breaks, like you can do meditation with it. And I was bummed because I was trying to get it to work, and one day my videos were working because we had indoor recess because it rained, and we had indoor recess, and so I played a Netflix movie, which is fine, and it worked. And literally like 30 minutes later, I was gonna give my kids a break, and the videos like stopped playing. And originally I thought it was the website of Go Noodle, but I saw across the hall that the 3rd grade teachers were doing it, and I was like, okay, then maybe it's not the website, and maybe it's like my computer. So we couldn't do it that day, and then I thought maybe it's just because I need to restart my computer, so I waited till after school, restarted my computer, and then turned it off and everything. And the next day I tried it again, and it still didn't work. And so during my planning time, I literally unplugged everything, and I was like, okay, well, if it doesn't work, then I will heat ticket it. I was trying to think of the word. Heat ticket it, which basically just means that we put in like a request to come get it fixed. And I felt bad because when he came to come and fix it, I told him what happened, and he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go try this little trick. And I'm the type of person that I want to see what it is, so that if someone else, or if I have the problem again, I know what to do and I don't have to call them again. And he goes and he fixes it, because by the time I get over there, he fixes it, and he's like, okay, try a video. And I try it, and it flippin' works. And I'm like, what did you do? And he's like, oh, I just unplugged the sound thing, because for some reason the sound, when it's plugged in to your system, it doesn't work. But if it's plugged in, like if you really want the sound to come from the system, you can just plug it into your laptop. I don't know why it does it, but it just can't be into like the system dock itself. And I was so mad because I was like, I'm so sorry I called you here just to do that, because I literally did every other plug except for the plug that you moved. And he's like, no, it's okay, everything's fine, it's not a big deal. But I felt so bad. I was like, man, I tried every single plug except for the plug that you did. But at least now I know, so that if other people have the problem, I can just hurry and fix theirs and they don't have to worry about it. Alright, so that is pretty much my week, just because I have no idea what's going on this week. I haven't really looked at my calendar, but that's pretty much it. I do have a bill due on Thursday. I just haven't decided if I'm going to put it here and leave space, or if I'll put it here just in case. But I'll put that in later. And other than that, I pretty much have no clue what's going to be happening this week. So that is my spread for this week. Let me put it out so that you can see it. Alright, and then let me zoom you out. Okay, so there is my spread for this week before the pin. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Check out my Instagram for the after the pin for this week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!